Hello everyone, it's Muneeb from Fleetmaxx Solutions with your weekly market brief. So let's firstly look at the oil market. So oil opened up at 113.31, made a little bit of a high to 116, and then we've seen an aggressive drop down 5.25% to 106. However, since then we've bounced back up, and yes, this is the daily chart. So the yesterday's candle closed as an indecision candle. So what I see is oil pushing back up to $113 a barrel and maybe dropping back down. Again, there's no traffic all the way to $100 a barrel. So I see if we do get rejected off the 113 area, I see oil come back down to 100 again. For the week, oil is down 7.34%. Last Tuesday, we did make a high of 125. So it's about time we've seen some sell-off in the oil market. Just want to bring to your attention, back in 2007, 2008, when the financial crash took place, oil was rallying up. So if you look at the start of the year, oil was at $56 a barrel, and it rallied all the way up to in mid 2008. It was at 145. That's the peak it hit, and then that's when the financial crash took place, and oil aggressively sold off throughout the last half of the year. And by the year end, it was back at $44 a barrel. Again, when recession hits, oil does tend to sell off quite aggressively. So at the moment, Jerome Powell did mention, he was talking on Wednesday, he did mention that with these aggressive rate hikes, the US could see a possible recession in the near future. And if the US catches a cold, the whole world sneezes. So it will affect demand and global growth. So therefore, if we do hit a recession, expect oil to drop down significantly, because this does affect demand globally. Moving over to cable, at the moment, cable is trading at 122.55. We opened up at 123.17. Not much happening. We did bounce off 121.65. Again, the last two candles remain as indecision candles, as pin bars, you could say. Not much happening in regards to price action. The dollar is still continuing to make gains, and if we do see the dollar continue making gains, we could get a retest back to 119. Again, 120 has held. Last week we did see a push up from 119.8, a climb back to just under 124. So that's pretty much it really. So for the week, cable is down 0.79%. Inflation data came out for the UK on Wednesday. It hit 9.1%, which is a new high for the last 40 years. Again, inflation is way out of control. So this is a signal that the central banks could be raising rates quite on an aggressive pace, just like the Federal Reserve. And that's pretty much it really. Again, with the oil market, we are down 7.34% for the week. And for next week, the pathway I do see, if we don't break 113, we get a retest to 113 and a drop down. And that's pretty much it. Join me again next week.